Rock and roll
and roll and stuff.
Hey guys.
Hello and welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Maybe Done Pedal Show.
Welcome. Hey, I'm Alex.
I'm Gabor. And today we have the Boxes of Rock.
Shootout time.
Shootout time. Well, we're doing a Box of Rock review, but with a little bit of Eventide H9 tape delay in there as well. Every once in a while we do these things on Periscope, where before we start doing demos we go on Periscope and do some stuff, and our good friends from 60 Cycle Hum were online, and Steve wanted to see whether the colour that the enclosure of the Box of Rock is painted in makes a difference in tone. So we plugged both of my Box of Boxes of Roxes.
That's funny.
And we're going to see if they sound any different. Should also mention, one is a Vexter series, and one is the hand painted and
custom-y paint job.
More custom-y kind of one. I believe inside it's meant to be exactly the same, but it's just different enclosures. And we're going through a Fender Hot Rod DeVille 4x10.
Yep. Got a Greco Strat, and you get your
Jazzmaster. With
Elvis Costello.
Elvis Costello Jazzmaster with Mick Brearley pickups.
Yeah.
So give us some clean.
Sure.
So just to start off with, hang on, get rid of this for now. Let's just start off with one. Let's just do,
that's a good start.
We'll do a proper, this is about the Box of Rock.
We'll do it proper.
So basically,
from now on, it's big
proper, from now on. So basically, Box of Rock is meant to be Marshall J1045 in a box, basically.
Yep.
It's, in my opinion, a really, really good low to medium gain overdrive. In my opinion, excels when it comes to that just on the edge of breakup, like a cranked amp tone. It's got two channels. It's got, not two channels. Well, it's got the on and off for the these three knobs, which is volume, tone, and drive, and then you have a boost, which is the super hard on boost.
Clean boost circuit, isn't it? So
it's a clean boost circuit, but it does colour the sound a little bit. It meant to. It kind of it brightens it up and to me, it kind of livens the sound up.
Yeah, it's like an EQ curve, but doesn't add any more gain.
No, it just
clean.
It adds a bit of presence, I think, more than anything else.
It's great.
And when I use it personally, I have the boost on all the time. So me personally, I use this as an always-on kind of pedal. That's basically my clean tone. So my clean tone would look something like this and sound something like this. And oh, by the way, this sound is okay. It even says it here, crackle okay. So I believe it has something to do with the way it biases something in there, and it's meant to do that. So that's fine.
It's not broken.
Not broken. So the way I would probably use it is that's probably roughly the setting. So I've got it on, sort of about 9 o'clock, the drive. Tone, little bit before 12. I like it a bit darker, not so bright. Yep. Volume, and I'm not actually boosting it volume-wise. I like the sound of it. So this is what I would have. Okay. Actually, I should probably play because that's I use a Jazzmaster when I play. So this is what I would use as a clean tone. So this is the clean. And it's almost in tune.
Almost. Dangerously close, I'd say.
So this would be my clean sound. So So it's
Right.
just a
It's big, fat, warm, slightly.
slightly driven sound, and then by your pick attack, you can kind of make it more driven or less driven. But let's now go back to you. I stopped talking,
Okay.
and I'll do some knob fiddling
Sure.
while you do some playing. So let's start off without the boost, just to see what different sort of. Oh, and I should mention you can use them independently as well.
Yes.
So the boost you can use without the drive being on. So they're totally independent. So let's check out the gain range. So that's the gain range. So it goes from
pretty
almost clean to nice sort of medium gain drive. Crunch, yeah. Then you've got the boost side as well, which you can use independently. So that crackles too. Which so the boost now, if you just play clean. Without adding much volume to it, try it again. Hang on, just. It just brightens it up.
Yeah. In a very nice way.
In a nice way.
Doesn't get harsh or.
I really don't like treble-y, top-endy kind of sounds. So usually I don't like more presence and more top-end, but that it just gives it character to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if we now listen to, for example, so this is now full gain. Just that little bit of, without boosting volume, it's just that little bit of magic sauce on top.
Yeah, it sounds a bit more like a finished guitar sound. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
Like you'd want to record or play a show with.
So to me, it just that makes it. I always have both on. It just for some reason it just does something to it. Okay, what we should do now is see. Let's have
Same settings.
same settings. So this is especially for Steve, 60 cycle hum. Does paint job affect tone?
Will the glitter make it brighter?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, you know, on guitars you have the thicker paint jobs, the thinner paint jobs.
Satin finishes?
Satin finishes. Does it alter the tone? Let's find out. Okay, so we've got the settings exactly the same. We've got the settings at exactly the same.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's just do the drive side for now without the boost. So let's see how we go.
Oh, sorry, my pickup's gone funny.
Maybe it does. There's maybe a little more than anything a bit more volume out of that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the volumes are the same.
I don't know, it's hard to tell. We're sort of upside down here,
Yeah.
but they're about the same, I think. Hang on, let's have a look on here.
Let's level match it and then see if there's tone difference.
Okay.
They do sound a bit different.
They do sound a bit different. So Steve is right. Paint job does make a difference.
Yeah. So would you say the shiny chrome or glitter orange is a better tone?
Let's have a listen. Let's see. Oh, the table's falling apart. Okay, let's try that. Fairly close,
Yeah.
but there's a little bit of a difference. But then I guess, I mean, it's all in the sort of handmade boutique stuff. I think there are a little bit of difference in anything. I mean, with guitars, you notice it as well. You pick up two guitars that are exactly the same and they sound a little bit different. But yeah, no, it does sound different. So maybe it is the paint job.
Minuscule. Yeah.
Maybe the thicker paint job muffles it a bit more.
Possibly.
Maybe that's why it's quieter.
Does it resonate?
Does it resonate? Well, does it? It won't let as much sound come out of it.
Oh, right. That's it.
You know, it's like coating, like you put a blanket over it, thicker skin. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Science. That's how. That's how the science.
That's how it works. So we're scientists, really.
Yeah. We should get a grant.
We should, absolutely should. So let's try both of them again at like my setting roughly,
Okay.
just to see if they sound different. Crackle's okay. At lower gain. Sorry, I just bumped the camera too.
Oh no.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, it's all
Okay,
good.
so let's try it now. Let's see. Lower gain setting.
Try
Okay.
I didn't feel any difference from.
No, it's a little volume difference. I do think the sparkly golden one is a little quieter, maybe. But other than that, it's very little tonal difference. I think.
When you're on a third volume output, you've got heaps to play with there.
Well, that's it, and
It's got miles and miles of output for you.
that's it. And I mean, in a live situation, that doesn't really make a huge difference anyway. So, I mean, I think fairly similar, but valid point. Valid point. So
Interesting
the
concept.
maybe paint job may actually make a difference after all. So that's a box of rock. Anyway, I think it's a great pedal. We've done a review on the Distortron,
Distortron.
which is basically the same minus the boost side.
It is.
So check that out as well if you can. Like I said, in my opinion, Zvex, one of my all-time top pedal makers in my books anyway. And I love the Box of Rock. I'm a huge fan of the Box of Rock. Big thank you, Mr. Zachary Vex, for making a Box of Rock, because I really like it and I use it a lot. Cool, so that's a Box of Rock. That's it for us. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if possible. The more people subscribe, the more silly stuff like this we can do.
The more loved we feel.
The more love we feel, yeah. It's all about, validating ourselves. So if you want to validate us, click subscribe. Or press the little thumbs up like button. Leave a comment if you want. If you want us to, I don't know, stack it in a different order.
Or paint it a different
Paint it in a different colour. See if it makes a difference if we paint it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. In the description below, also make sure to click on the link to our Facebook page. We always sort of take photos and put things up of what's coming up. Also, we should mention as well Periscope. We're on Periscope. This was, I think I mentioned it early on, before we started filming, we went on Periscope and Steve from 60 Cycle Hum requested a shootout between the two boxes of Roxes. To see if the colour makes a difference. So yes, the colour makes a difference, Steve. And make sure to check out 60 Cycle Hum.
Yeah, check them out.
And make sure to check out the Tone Mob as well. Blake was on there before as well on Periscope. So another podcast that's if you're into gear, check them out. And possibly a super fun, awesome Happy Time podcast coming on later on.
Possibly.
Oh, you never know. 2016 might bring some crazy things.
As soon as we find some time, we'll do that.
Time, yes. Time is one of those funny things. Cool. Thank you so much. And see you next time.
Yeah.